His Excellency, welcome to this interview. We decided to do a question and answer session for the benefit of our clients. So we had a very successful workshop today. So thank you very much for your participation.
The pleasure is always mine being with you and being able to share information on our program. And I must say that the session today was quite good, quite exciting. Quite a few people, I must say, seem very interested, very encouraging.
That's right. Thank you. His Excellency, we get a lot of questions and concerns, and as a head of Citizenship by Investment Unit, can you explain to us what is a Citizenship by Investment program to a layman, and how is the legitimacy of this program? How legitimate is this?
In Dominica, we have, according to our laws, for the last 24 years, have a Citizenship by Investment program. That is enshrined in our laws. It is accepted by all governments. All parties in Dominica have won elections, have recognized the program, have worked with the program to develop the program and make it stronger. Through the program, we allow people to invest in Dominica. And the investments, by doing those investments, they qualify to be citizens of Dominica. For a number of years, the investments were done strictly through a direct government contribution or a government fund. But we have amended the regulations and the laws to now include investments through real estate as well. Mm-hmm. So now people have a choice whether they want to make a direct investment through the government fund or whether they want to buy shares in an approved citizenship program or project that is owned by the private sector. But because the government is trying to encourage the private sector to develop in certain areas that the government thinks is key or important for national development, the government approved those projects. So at present, for instance, the government believes that tourism and tourism growth and development is key for Dominica's national development. As such, the government have approved a number of 5-star hotels where people can buy shares in to ensure that the projects succeed, and in doing so, they would qualify to be citizens of Dominica.
Right. Is that the reason that the potential citizenship applicant cannot buy just about anything and everything? They have to specifically invest in a tourism sector because
they can only invest to become a citizen. They can only invest in a government-approved project. At present, the projects that are approved are basically tourism-related, but the government is open to look at other areas or other projects that the government feels is key for national development. Like, for instance, I mentioned earlier on the need for clean energy and the production of clean energy. If somebody comes along with a good project for the creation and production of clean energy, Dominica is located in the Caribbean, lovely sunshine, so you have the possibility of doing solar energy. Mm-hmm. We have some of the best resource of geothermal energy anywhere in the world. We have very nice hot springs and being a volcanic island. If somebody wants to come to develop those areas and put a proposal, the government would accept those kind of projects, and they would also qualify as a qualified project, and somebody could become a citizen by investing in those projects as well.
Right. So what I understand, there are 2 criteria of applying for Dominican citizenship. Mm-hmm. One is the donation stream, and the other one is the approved real estate project.
Real estate project, yes. Yes.
Okay. Is there any other requirement, like language requirement or any educational background, any work experience or things like that?
We have no other requirement in terms of either nationality, race, religion, education. No, we have none. We have none of those. Neither are you required to be able to speak English. So once you're interested and willing to invest and provide the necessary investment, and you are of good character, mm-hmm. then we will accept you. So it's important for us, before we accept anybody, to do a thorough and complete due diligence. So we have contracted 4 companies in the world well known for their ability in conducting professional due diligence, who would do a due diligence for us on each applicant. Sure. So once that's done, and we are satisfied that the person is someone of good reputation and mm-hmm. who has has lived a very good life and has the capacity, then we will accept the individual as a citizen.
Excellent. Is there any residency requirement?
No. If you apply to be a citizen of Dominica, it doesn't mean that you have to live in Dominica either. So you don't have to come to Dominica. If you choose to, we'll be very happy to have you come to visit your new country, your home country. But it's not a requirement that you must do it.
Okay. So basically, there's no residency requirement, nor one needs to fly in the country to take a oath or collect the passport.
No, you don't have to do any of those.
It's simplified, the bureaucracy at its least level, isn't it?
Yes, yes, exactly. So we try to make the process as less bureaucratic as possible, and try to be as responsive as possible. So we have listened to our potential investors and those who have invested, and listened to some of the concerns that they had, and have amended our program in a way to make it, not to make the program less valuable, but to enhance the program by doing everything that is right to protect the integrity and name of the country and the citizens of the country, including those who invest.
Sure. At $100,000 donation, 100 plus countries visa exemption, Dominica is a steal program, right? It's a great bargain, isn't it?
We are the best that you could get anywhere in the world, and particularly for the single applicant. And we feel no ways about that. We have been in a program for 24 years. We are a well-established program. We conduct very good due diligence, and we are known for our due diligence. We have a very good responsive team. So we process our files in a speedy manner. We listen to our clients, we listen to our agents, and we do work. And we still give you the best price that you possibly can get.
Excellent. What are the visa-free exemption, if you remember?
We have visa-free exemption to about 120 countries, including the UK, Ireland, Hong Kong, all of the Schengen countries. We have just added Brazil earlier this year. A number of countries all around the world. So that's why a number of people wants to be citizens of Dominican and have our passports, because it's just so good. It's just accepted in so many places of the world that it's amazing, really.
Sure. Now, can you define the family? It's husband, wife, the age of children, parents.
One applying can apply for a family. By family and qualified independence, it would be a husband and wife and children. A husband and wife application would be $175,000. You could have to add 2 children to that to make it $200,000. The children must be under 18 or at university, sponsored by the parents, and under 25 years of age. You could also apply, add your parent as a dependent, and your parent would have to be over 65 years of age at present.
What about grandparents?
The parents and grandparents as dependents, yes.
Both,
yes.
So someone can take his both father, mother, and grandparents?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. It will be an additional $50,000 for the dependents.
And it's applicable to the spouse, parents, and grandparents
yes,
also?
Yes.
Okay. Is it important that the male element or the person who has made the money should be a principal applicant?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay.
No.
So a source of fund could be gifted by a third person?
Yes, but we will also have to do the due diligence on the person gifting the money, because we need to trace where the monies are, because you have things like FATCA and so on, so we have to trace the source of funds and do due diligence on the person supplying the money.
Sure. A lot of young couples come to us and they say, you know what, the program is great, right? But our family planning is not complete. So, and they tend to say, okay, we'll see you in 5 years or so. What is your advice to them?
My advice would be go ahead with the program, because if you become citizens, when your children are born, then they would automatically be Dominicans. Okay. So once you have children who are born after you're citizens of Dominica, your child is a Dominican by inheritance. Wow. And then their children too will also be qualified to be Dominicans as well.
Wow, so that's
and that's free of charge. So
that's free of charge.
Yes.
So that's a better bargain.
A better bargain.
Yeah. So
exactly.
rather than paying for their kids, if they come
after
5 years later when their family planning is complete, people are better off doing it. What about single applicant who would get married? That won't be free of charge.
No, that won't be free of charge. You'd have to add the potential spouse, whether it's husband or wife. You'd have to add.
For 50,000 or for
75,000.
75,000. Okay, right. But the children are free of charge.
Yes.
Right. In the workshop we did this afternoon with the clients, you said that there is a consideration to drop the parents' age from 65.
Yes, the Prime Minister has considered, and will be announcing very shortly, that the parent level will be reduced from 65 to something more like 58 or 60. Right.
Another thing is sometimes the father is qualifying, and due to age difference in Asian family, like husband and wife have 10-12 years age difference. So a father would qualify, the mother wouldn't qualify. So there's no bill in under consideration. If one of the parents is qualifying the age limit, the other should qualify automatically?
No, not at present. But the fact that we're reducing the age limit, it would make it easier for the mothers as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. A lot of people are concerned about taxation and living in a free zone jurisdiction. They don't want to become a victim of a tax country. So does Dominica tax non-residents?
I would say people applying should have no fear for that, because we won't tax you on any money you make outside of Dominica. So if you live and earn your income in Dubai or in the UK or in the US, we won't charge you for that. You don't have to pay any tax on revenues earned outside of Dominica.
Right. So if I become a Dominican citizen, do I need to file for my taxes?
No, you do not have to.
So it's business as usual for me.
Business as usual for
I'm
you.
in Dubai. I don't have any tax obligation.
We have no problem with
my
you.
lifestyle.
We won't take you to court. You won't be owing us unless you have a business in Dominica that you would make income from. You pay on that business.
Sure. What is the standard application processing time?
The standard application time is about 3 months. We try to do our application within 3 months. Occasionally, we may go over, but more often than not, we'll go in a month, or 6 weeks, or 2 months.
We are witnessing a surge in Dominican application. Excuse me. So is that going to delay the program because number of applications are going up? So
what we have done, we are trending our increase in applications, and we have extended staff to take care of the additional people workload applications that we're getting. We've extended both staff and office space to take care and handle the influx.
Excellent. So very much capable of maintaining that
Yes.
three months target. Right. Some people are concerned, not a big number of people, but they're concerned about confidentiality of their application. That so any new citizen, that's a public information or that's a private information? Does it get published? All news are published in the Dominican National Gazette. Okay. It's not on any online thing. It's not a soft copy. There's a hard copy that is gazetted in the country. But that's all. Otherwise, it's a very private. All your matters, all your information are strictly confidential and are held in full confidence at the unit. Okay. Right. I still get a lot of concern, so I would like to, for benefit of our clients, would like to clarify that it's a complete hassle-free process. One can sit in Dubai and apply for the application. There is no interview. There is no visit to Dominica. There is no oath ceremony. Everything can be done sitting here. It's exactly as you said. No interview, hassle-free, simple, and happens in quick time. And we have had thousands of people in Dubai who have already gone through the process. Right. There are a small number, or I would say a growing number of Comoros passport holder, people who had no man's, they had a status of no man's land, and they got a Comoros passport and they're not getting renewed. So somebody with an expired travel document can also apply? Yes, we have had applications like that, and we have dealt with them. So. Okay. So they won't fall a victim of the politics. Yeah. And the validity of Dominican passport? The passport is very well recognized, recognized by the EU, so much so that you would travel visa-free in all of the EU Schengen countries. Okay. As I said, about 120 countries around the world. Right. So the passports are very, very genuine, very valuable, and that's why a number of people are applying. Not just in Dubai. From the US, people are applying. From the UK, people are applying. From France, people are applying. Wow. So people from all over the world are applying to be citizens of Dominica because of the validity and strength of the Dominican passport. Right. And duration of the passport for 10? The duration for 10 years. 10 years. Okay. The renewal it's again a hassle-free process after 10 years. Again, the renewal is hassle-free, and you could do it through any of our embassies anywhere around the world. In China, in London. Very soon, we're hoping to have one in Abu Dhabi here as well. So you could apply through any of our embassies anywhere around the world. Okay. What other countries are you under negotiation to expand the visa-free travel? We have
engage a number of other countries, including China, and there are several others. I don't have them off my head right now, but we are negotiating currently with about 5 more other countries to extend visa-free travel.
Okay.
And should have those gender, race, or religion. No, we don't.
So Afghanis can apply.
Afghans can apply. Pakistanis can apply. Indians can apply. Syrians can apply.
Iranian.
Everybody can apply.
Everybody is welcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good.
We'll only accept the best, though. You have to have a very good reputation to ensure that we accept you as a citizen.
Perfect. Thank you very much, His Excellency, for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Good.